Good evening, ear gunners. This is Ear Gunner's Edge. As most of you know, if you've seen my videos, I have a thing for Hatsan air rifles. I started off with the AT-44 QE long. This is for PCP anyways. All mine are refurbished. I don't have the luxury of spending the high-end money on some beautiful high-end rifles. Not that Hatsan is not beautiful and powerful and accurate. But that's what I can afford. That's what I like to tune, and that's what I've grown accustomed to. Eventually I will get to the point where I can afford and purchase other rifles. But in the meantime, I was just going to go over a few that I have, and I am always looking for something new and interesting, and I found something that I could not find much information on, or at least real-world reviews. What I'm going to start off with is my first one, the AT-44 QE long in 22 cal. Got a hell of a deal on this. I mean, literally a hell of a deal. This usually retails for $600. I got it for less than half this. Refurbished. Saved my money for it. Beautiful, powerful, accurate rifle. Put a regulator in it, tuned it. If you do know anything on Hatsan, the tube is removable. What I did was tap and plugged the 6 holes that are in here. Made sure the transfer port hole was facing up, enlarged it, put a regulator in this. This thing is beautiful at 100 yards. I mean, this was just when I was starting to tune. Absolutely beautiful rifle. Great to start with. Issues are, you can hunt with this. You can hunt with any rifle. Heavy. It does have weight to it. Most Hatsans do. More front heavy than anything. Great target shooter. Bring it in the woods. Hunt with it. Great rifle. Great platform. Hatsan has also evolved from this, and they have used the AT-44 platform for many other rifles. This is what I started with. I love this thing. Still use it. Always use it. Just wanted to go over the bases. Cocking lever. I love it. Absolutely great. Rotary mag. QE. Very quiet. I can use it in my backyard. I have neighbors that are close by. No issues, no complaints. Good neighbors help also. Just wanted to go over that one. This is just going to be a quick go through, and then you'll understand what I'm getting at. So after that one, time passed. Hand pump, got to that. Wasn't too bad at first. It gets old fast. Compressor, bottle, you build up. I saved over a year and a half to start getting into PCP. It wasn't any quick judgment or anything. Bought the pump, fittings, everything else you could imagine, just to get into PCP world. And yeah, now I'm kind of hooked. It happens. I love my springers though also. I'll grab a springer probably before I do a PCP. Anyways, then the Hatsan Flash came out. And I wanted power, I wanted accuracy. Well, Hatsan Flash 25. I love this thing. Absolutely light, great balance. Bring it anywhere in the woods. Great for hunting. 100 yards with this thing. I have videos on a can at least. No problems. I tuned it. I put the regulator in there. Great count for shot count. Needed a little work. It was a little rough around the edges internally. Great rifle. seen a video. I'm not going to get too deep into it. Some like the stock, some won't buy it because of the stock. Something performs and accurate, I'll buy it. Just an overall great rifle. I love this thing. Well, and that was probably the first refurbished that came out. Actually, I pretty much know it was because I was on the list for quite a while. And then I got the email letting me know it was in stock. Sold some of my other rifles, got that one. Well, the FlashPup came along, which was around the same time. That was more expensive. There's no way I could afford it new. So put my email in for Hatsan USA, and waited. Totally forgot about it. Then got a notification. There was one left, 25 cal. Sold some other air rifles. And then I got this. Absolutely amazing, beautiful. All the weight is towards you. The balance is absolutely amazing. I didn't understand the FlashPup. I thought it was a little weird until I got it. And then I understood what everybody else was raving about. All the weight towards you. Easy to hold, easy to aim. Great for hunting, target. Bipod on there for target, obviously. Take this thing off if you're hunting. Or leave it on, I mean, if you're on a log or whatever. Another absolutely great gun. No complaints with this. Absolutely more than amazed with this rifle. I did actually take the regulator out of the flash. The flash is actually set for about 50 foot-pound of energy with 34 grains. I put the regulator in here. And this is my target. Hunting gun. About 34 foot-pound of energy. That's all I needed. Absolutely great gun. But what I like to do also is I like to target practice and do 100 yards. Well, you get the tank, you get about, what, 23 shots, give or take 20, 23 shots. All right, fill it back up. I was using the hand pump for quite a while. It gets tiring after a while, and if you're on your lunch break like I was, pumping it up 3 times and you're pumping too fast. I burned out the O-rings, blah blah blah. Rebuilt the hand pump. No big deal. It just got to the point where it was still a great gun to shoot, but I was shooting a little longer, more constant, and 165cc tube. The AT-44 is 230. Great shot count out of the 22. Little less air. Still overall the weight, the length, which I will demonstrate here. I mean, it's just about 2 FlashPups put into one. I don't know if you can see this. I will zoom in upon this. But there's a reason I'm doing this, and I will explain. Alright. Got something else recently, and had to sell more rifles to get it. But that's the way it works, unfortunately, with me, so that's what I have to do. So, anyways, the AT-44 platform didn't really carry over. This is kind of a new setup they have for the Flash and FlashPup. But the Bull Boss is carried over from the AT-44. I don't have the Bull Boss. Great gun. I've seen all the videos. Thought about getting it. Price was just a little too high. Even refurbished, it was a little high. And, well, I already have the FlashPup. Didn't really need the Bull Boss. So I kept looking around. Hi, Piper. Woman's cat, not mine. I'm a dog owner. Anyways. Found the AirMax from Hatsan. 177, 22, 25. I really wanted something in the 30, 35 caliber. But where I live now and for where I'm using, and money-wise, it just wasn't worth me going to that next step yet. Just the ammo alone, the air supply, that's talking at least a $1,200 gun. And like I said, with the ammo and all that, it's not suitable for me at this moment. Love the AT-44. I just wanted something to shoot her. Ammo is cheap. You can save on air, so forth, whatnot. Anyways, back to the AirMax. Most of the videos I found were in Turkish or Spanish, overseas, let's just put it that way. I only found one real good video, which I really should have wrote down his name, but iguana hunting down in Puerto Rico. He was using the the FlashPup, the AirMax, and another one, but in his video he was using the AirMax. Well, that really caught my eye. It has a, well, why don't I just bring it out and I'll show you. Wood stock, and here, let me go. I'm messing myself up here. The AirMax is carried over from the AT-44 platform, such as the Bull Boss is. The AirMax is kind of a mix between a Bull Boss, except wood stock, and they did come out with a wood stock after. But this is a little different wood stock, and at first I didn't really care for it, and then I started looking at it and I'm like, wow, that's pretty nice. And even though I couldn't understand most of what they were saying in the other videos, I was watching for accuracy, shot count, and real close up on the wood stock, and I really started liking this gun. And anyways, I'll pull it out, and it is from the AT-44 and the Bull Boss platform. It is different as far as cocking, and this is one thing, I mean, I love this gun and all, but this is so close, as you can see, my bad. This is so close, I'm going like this all the time. The AT-44, nice lever, beautiful cocking system. Right by the trigger, I love the Bull Boss function, the functionality of it. So, I mean, I love this, still use it, great. I love them all. But this is the Hatsan AirMax. And I want to make sure you guys get a close up, and I will get a better view. As you see, nice big tank. Balance. The balance is incredible on this gun. I was actually very amazed. You could still go out and hunt. Obviously, no scope on it yet. This is heavier. This is like 10.5 pounds. But honestly, because it's balanced nicely, it is beautiful. Overall, Picatinny Weaver, messing myself up here. Picatinny Weaver rail, 11mm dovetail, but it has the Bull Boss cocking system. I'm not going to cock it because there's no ammo. I already checked all these guns, no pellets. But easy cocking, and as you see, right by, it's not all the way back here, so you're not fighting this. Very easy to use. Right by the trigger, safety. And I'm going to, obviously it's not going to stay there. We'll move the AT-44 out of the way. It is a little longer than the Bullpup, FlashPup. But we're just going to take a quicker look. Because there is very little info on this, that was another thing that got my attention on this gun. As you can see, it is a beautiful, beautiful stock. Absolutely love it. Has an adjustable cheek riser. Sometimes even that one seems a little too high. You have to mount the scope high. When you cock it, it automatically puts the safety on. But for this reason, I love the cocking system. And as you can see, it has a nice big air supply. It does have the QE. I have not fired this yet. This is also a knockoff. 30 bucks maybe for this bipod. It is very nice actually compared to the $200 Atlas one, T10, or can't quite remember the name of it. Anyways, it's a knockoff. You put a couple spacers there, a lock ring, or a rubber washer. The thing works beautiful. This had so many bad reviews. I was so not tempted to get it. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm a machine, well, I used to work at a machine shop for 9-10 years. I'm a welder fabricator for over 30. I can do something with this. So for the price, easily made it work. I'm sure some are different, but we're just going to take a side view here. There we go. Now we can see the beautiful wood. And this is actually beautiful Turkish wood. Like I said, it is a little heavy. You do have slings here, front, back and front. All together, this is a 49cc tank. But here's something I wanted to show you. This is what caught my eye on this too. Oh, and by the way, it's 360 adjustable. So you can pan around if you were hunting like rock chucks or anything, squirrel, and still have it where it won't pivot unlike that one will. That's a $15 CV life. Like I said, I'm on a budget. I make do with what I can get. Anyways, back to this. Just an overall amazing gun. And because it is the Bull Boss platform, AT44, I already have 25 cal regulator, which holds a lot more air. So if I do decide to really increase this for power, I can accomplish that with the regulator. So this will be getting a regulator. Can't click on the light right now. As you see, this tube, and you see how the other tube is for the Hatsan FlashPup, and there is a tube for the AT44. Well, this is a combination. Right here they have a drop lock to drop it down and add a big bottle. Here's the tube right here, and it is removable. So I will be putting the regulator in here. Unfortunately, this tube comes here, goes to the drop lock, and goes down to the big tube. So it's 490 cc altogether, with including the tube. This is not definite because there's very little information on this, but this tube should be the same as my AT44. So the regulator, 25 regulator, should fit in my, and this is a 22, should fit in here. This is just going to be a part 1 of the video. I'm just going over this. I'm a little excited on this too. Here is also your fill port. Same way. Just push this out, fill it up. I was looking at carbon fiber bottles, and then I realized there is no sense for me getting a carbon fiber bottle, because 200 bar is max on the tube. So even if I was to get a higher bottle, the tube would not support the extra pressure. So I'm going to have to stay with the 200 bar. But what I will do when I get money, save up and maybe get rid of another air rifle, is right here is going to be close. I may lose the shroud and put a moderator on here. But I want an extra long tube on this. bottle. Sorry. It's late at night. I'm just trying to bear with me, please. But I could do that and put it on. As you see, you cannot go with a bigger diameter. So longer is the only option. And carbon fiber high pressure bottle is out of the question because this is only rated for 200 bar. But as I said, you can add that on. So this is 90 cc in this tube, and this is 400 bottle right here. So that's 490. I have to look, see what some paint shops have, paint gun shops have for longer bottles. I got to do my research. I'm new on the bottle thing here, so I need to find out what the thread size are. So if anybody has any info, there is some writing on here. Like I said, I just have to go over this and do my homework and figure out what I can and can't do. So I'll be tuning this up. This thing is just, I think, in my opinion, is just going to be so sweet. I could even use 34 grain, 22 caliper if I want this all power. That's pretty incredible. This gun is rated, I think, at 1,022, maybe for 14 grain. I'm not positive, but it is higher rating than the AT-44. So, just wanted to go over this. I just wanted to share this info with you guys. Same way. And the beautiful thing is I have like 7 rotary mags in 22 for this that I can also use with this. So this saves me money. That's why I didn't get the 25 really also, is just money saving. So I can use the regulator out of the AT-44. I can put it into here. I have a whole bunch more. I have 7 rotary discs and it comes with 2 more. So that's 9 altogether. Just anything that saves me money and on a budget, so you gotta make do with what you can. But overall, this thing is absolutely, and trust me, this video does not give it enough credit for the stock. This is a beautiful stock. I am just actually really thrilled with this rifle. I hope it performs as well. I can't do it right now, but this adjustable riser, you push this button in and you can set it to where you want. What I will be doing is using it first. It is refurbished, of course. Check for power, accuracy. I'll run it over the cranny. I'm going to tear this all down as I do every single gun. I will check the crown. I will redo the crown if need be, maybe clean it up if it's necessary. If it's really good, then I won't touch it. I will take all the casting out of all the transfer ports. I am not going to enlarge any of the ports on this. I say that now, but not by much, because I do want it to be a target shooter and hunter, mostly target shooting. So I won't be opening it up like this. I opened up to 180 so I can get that 50 foot-pound of energy, and well, to be honest, it can go over 50. It's just where I have it set right now on the flesh. But you get minimum shots with that. You get maybe 8 to 10 if you're lucky, 10. But that is my overall big game, big critter killer, I can call that. Just wanted to share this with you. If anybody's interested, because you will find like almost no, yeah, see there's the 200, no information at all. So I'm going to show you how to adjust the hammer on this. I'm going to show you everything that's inside. Like I said, it's pretty much a bull boss, except for the wood stock and the drop down block with the tank. So, and I've seen some amazing shooting with this gun. Wasn't in English, but 109 yards. they were having no issues with hitting golf ball size targets. So I think I'm going to be really thrilled with this gun, and I just wanted to share this with you guys. But I definitely want to use this for a little bit before I go tearing it apart. And it's just odd that I have not seen any reviews by the big name guys. And I'm not going to name, but you know what shows I'm talking about, what YouTube videos. They do a lot of Hatsan. I mean, they've done all the Bull Boss. And don't get me wrong, and I'm not comparing this. I'm just hoping this is going to be something to my effect as the Gauntlet. I've looked at the Gauntlet, but if a company's going to send you a product that's already has issues, broken air stripper, undersized O-rings, and that's on the 25, and they already knew that issue occurred in the 177-22. I don't know. And the Gauntlet is an absolutely amazing gun. I still want one. I still will get one. I just frown upon a company that's gonna. I know they're trying to hit the 300 mark, but if they're gonna keep sending you broken parts on a brand new gun, I don't know. It just turns me off. I will get one eventually, but this gun may never be as accurate as the Gauntlet, which I'm fine with. That's fine. I have a gun for every need, and this gun just sticks out because it is so not known. It's for sale everywhere in the big name, PA, you name it, all the other airgun shops and everything, but reviews, absolutely almost nothing. So I want to be the first to do this. That's why I did the Flash as soon as it came out. No one was tuning them. No one was putting regs in there. At least nobody was recording it and showing you. So I just wanted to be the first on this, and I like different and unusual and not so well known names. So I could do a Gauntlet, but why? There's hundreds and hundreds of people doing reviews on the Gauntlet. The aftermarket kits, absolutely fabulous. I'm not gonna yeah, I'll just stay away from names. I find that just best. I'm doing my own thing here. But there's great aftermarket kits. Fabulous guy who lives in Massachusetts, who knows the Gauntlet in and out, who can shoot about 10 aspirin at 50 yards, if anybody's watched YouTube. Great guy, knows his shit on the Gauntlet and what he's doing. And that is the kit I will be getting for my Gauntlet when I do get it. Absolutely amazing gun that is. But I don't like doing what everyone else is doing, so that's just me. Okay, I just wanted to share this with you guys. This is going to be part 1, and I cannot wait to tear into this gun, show you what I'm getting out of it, out of the box, for FPS, FPE, shot count. I will be using 18 grain JSBs. Most of my Hatsans, absolutely love them, and that's what I will be using. I just was really excited about this. Very hesitant until I sold some of my guns. Then I had the money, so I didn't mind. And cat, pain in the butt. Anyways, here, I'll actually just lay it down. See, this actually comes apart very easily. Sling, you got your Picatinny underneath, your pressure gauge. Oh wow, they actually sent it to me full. Like I said, I haven't even shot this thing yet. So there's your trigger adjustment under here. I mean, this is refurbished. It looks brand new. I know other people may have had complaints about refurbished from Hatsan USA. I'm kind of living off Hatsan USA at the moment because I just have not had an issue. Everything has been brand spanking new that I have gotten. Okay, I wish this video was better because honestly, until you hold it and see it up close and in person, this video won't do it justice. Okay, that's it for Ear Gunner's Edge. Hope you guys enjoyed something a little different, something on a new gun, an old gun. Actually, I think this has been out for 3 years, and just wanted to share some more info on this. So you guys have a good night, and I cannot wait to make part 2 on this. Good shooting for whoever's got the weather, and that's another issue, is not so good weather in the northeast part of the states. Okay, I wish you good shooting, and have a good night.